All right, so 1 minute, 60 seconds.
Yes.
Electricity.
Yes.
We're told that it's coming quarterly. Apparently, it's in the document.
Yes,
Actually, I've also read it.
Yes, it's in the document.
As part of
the
my
energy
question.
sector reforms and co. The World Bank country rep Pierre Laporte said, as part of the challenges, part of it is these IPPs were poorly negotiated and they are too expensive. He said this yesterday. It's on record. And as part of the build-up we have in the government, what we're doing, we set up a committee, a team that is led by Dr. Amina Adam, Minister of State at the Ministry of Finance. Yes, Finance. He was deputy at the Energy. So who better but him to lead so that we look at it and, as lawyer Jantua said, to be able to cushion it and not make it impact too negatively on the people. The truth of the matter is every year, that's why the ECG are out there. About 1.5 billion is coughed by government dollars to support, this IPP and the energy sector. He is an expert there. He knows this thing. And IMF is saying, no, you cannot continue to do that, okay? And then do all your social programs. So find a way to, resolve this. And then we don't have problem with you increasing your budget for the social protection programs. And that is good. And I know Dr. Anta is going to lead the team. And then we have a way to ensure that we cushion the people from the harsh effect of these things. But we need to get away from that 1.5 billion that we inject from other places each year. So that would be
Brenda, thank you very much.
Roland, it's not about English and the certain thing. The question is, can Ghanaians afford this? Ghanaians, when was the last time salaries were increased in this country?
I said 30%.
When was the last time salaries were increased for teachers, nurses, and all these civil servants?
And journalists. We also civil servants.
Journalists and when was the last time?
The last time.
So you wake up one morning and your electricity tariff is going up by 18%. Quarterly. Water is going up. How do you stop illegal connections? Because I need electricity at all costs. And I don't have the means to pay. Because you are not sensitive to my condition. And so I must find a way to survive. And that's sometimes when I hear this thing that they parade the police and the rest, they are going to arrest people, I say, you don't understand.
Why?
We are human beings first and foremost. And we must live too.
So we should allow illegal...
We must live, no.
But there are some who are doing illegal things.
No. People who are doing the big illegal things, you know it. Sometimes you condone and you compromise and you do it. You go and arrest a poor boy who lives in a ghetto, one room. He just needs electricity to power a fridge so he can keep food for 3 days. You know the big companies who are working the night.
Government who doesn't pay is
government instead doesn't pay. Police stations and stuff. Government don't pay.
Ministries
don't pay. You don't pay. You go chasing poor people.
Someone do big
They are so insensitive.
They are the big fishes.
They are the big fishes. Go after them.
Even a hospital
you forget them.
Okay.
Please.
Time out.
Brenda said I had a police station. They went to a police station here in Accra, not anywhere in the village, where they also did illegal connections and stuff like that. So I'm saying that government should be more sensitive. See, we can give all the reasons we want to give. The fundamental question is, can the people pay? Can they pay? And if they cannot pay, they will find a way to survive and to enjoy the facility.
Can we sustain the supply of
My argument is this. The time has come for us to look at our energy mix.
Thank you.
It doesn't make sense to me that till date, you have all these ministry high-rise buildings, and then we don't have solar panels on them. We need to think well. University of Ghana, where they are now, look at the huge institution like the hospital. Biogas.
All residential.
All residential. Go to a place like Israel. Almost every house.
Should I cut him off?
You see panels.
No, it's okay. Brenda says.
I am worried because this is something that affects everybody, including your station. Including your station. Your budgets are going to go up.
Brenda, should I cut him?
Really?
Okay,
no,
it's okay. Oh, Raskotoka, good morning to you. You are wishing Barikisu Laniyan, who lives in the UK, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you, Barikisu. It's why we take a break. Today we have a big discussion. We're looking at, all the theaters and etc. that ideally Kwame Nkrumah thought. We used to have Roxy Theater. We used to have all of them. Now missing. And so
now the theaters are on our
stage plays, etc. Black people, but especially Ghanaians, we think that once we have, but people want to go out, hold their families, their hands, recreation, reveling, and why don't we have this ongoing? Does it mean for those who are in the creative arts and culture sector, you know, all the things that big nations benefit from, theater, cinemas, etc., we can replicate that in Ghana? What happened to building theaters for Kumawood, etc.? It's a big conversation. So we have some of the big, great entrepreneurs, but also playwrights, etc., big players within the creative art industry, discussing that with Aegis Upon. Aegis Upon also had a big conversation with Hilda Bassi, you know, that lady who is entering the Guinness Book of Records for the longest cooking session. And I'm waiting for that. Make sure you stick and stay. We'll be right up with the latest.
Roland, the curfew killed all these things.
Curfew, those
COVID, eh?
No, revolution.
We're taking a break.
Curfew.